Hi, you guys. It is Morgan Schick. Hello to all of you. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe, staying home. Hello from New York City, I guess the epicenter of COVID. Nice to see you guys. If you've never hopped on here before, my name is Morgan Schick. And hi Mike, hi you guys. I haven't been on a lot. I've been back and forth on whether I thought it was appropriate, whether like thinking about anti-aging and beauty is appropriate when we're all just really trying to stay alive and stay sane and help our neighbors and that kind of thing. But I did want to jump on because as I'm going through Instagram, like everybody is, I'm seeing a lot of people talk about hi you guys, I hope you're doing safe. I'll give you a little update on New York in a minute. I've been watching a lot of people talk about chemical peels, and it makes me really nervous when I see people talk about exfoliation, because I'm not sure everybody understands the different types of exfoliation that can be done to your skin. And I am not a doctor, I am not an esthetician. My experience, I'd be picking at my face, so grateful. If not for AA, thank you. I didn't want to take credit for don't touch your face, but can we all just understand how much easier it is to not touch your face now that no one is going to touch their faces? Like, I've been saying this for 30 years. Don't touch your face because the bacteria on your fingers you do not want to spread to your skin. I thought it was based on just not taking one pimple or putting bacteria on your face to make 5 pimples. But wow, it's so easy. You're so sweet. I mean, that's a teeny thing to take credit for. But I will tell you that I don't worry about it. And every time I see a news anchor touch their face on TV, I want to like cry. I want to tell them, keep a tissue, use your shirt, use your bra strap, like itch your face, but don't touch it. Anyway, so like I said, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about chemical peels. So I thought, let me just jump on here. And even though I worked out, I took a shower, I have absolutely nothing on my skin. I don't even have my Day Factor, any of my serums on my skin, because I decided before I went on, I would do a facial. And when I do my facial, I exfoliate first. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is the difference between an internal and an external exfoliation, okay? We need both if we are over 30, 25 to 30. Why? Because when we're young, our cells turn over really quickly. So you're always getting brand new skin cells, right? And when in your late 20s to early 30s, you slow down, right? So your skin gets more backed up, meaning that it's not exfoliating those skin cells to throw off. That's why a kid can get a pimple and have 5 pimples one night and then have them clear up within a few days if they calm their skin. Or they can exacerbate it by scrubbing too hard. So I want to put a line in the sand, okay? You cannot scrub away a pimple. You cannot scrub away a large pore. You cannot scrub away a wrinkle. You cannot scrub away melasma. You cannot scrub or acid away those problems, okay? I know it's not what you're hearing out there, but I promise you, I tried. I'm 55 years old and I was a model, and I had skin that was pimply, and then I would dry it out and then I would scrub it out and then I would go get a chemical peel and my skin would get worse and it would be red and it would be eruptive, because when you over process your skin, your body gets the message that the top layer of your skin is dry, and it sends out sebum, which is your own body's natural moisturizer. When it sends out the sebum, if there is bacteria or anything in the skin, in the pore, it's going to throw the sebum up and it's going to get blocked, and then you're going to get more pimples, and then you're going to get red reactive skin. So where's the happy medium? You want to have an internal exfoliator. Even if you're a kid, you can still use a little bit of a gentle salicylic acid or a benzoyl peroxide, something that is going to turn up that cell turnover without irritating your skin. A chemical peel, in order for it to work, it has to destroy your moisture barrier and your pH. Getting that moisture barrier and pH back is so hard. When people tell me they've been on my products or my theory of products, meaning like constant moisturization, small molecule oils, small molecule products, then they say they went off. They're like, oh, I tried this chemical peel. Oh, my skin is so red. My skin has got dry patches. It's because you've ruined your moisture barrier and the balance of pH in your skin. So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to understand that you can do a gentle exfoliation, and I'm not saying to use my products, I'm trying to say you can use a towel. You can use any type of gentle exfoliation. This happens to just be a powder of activated argan, but you do not have to use my products. I could not care less. I believe in showing by example, right? And everybody has different skin. I am telling you what works for me. Hello, my love, Peter Thomas Roth. Peter Thomas Roth has amazing internal and external exfoliators as well. So my job is for you to get beautiful, moist skin that is so calm it holds moisture, right? That's the ticket. Mike, would you say I no longer have enlarged pores or oily T-zone because of active art? Not scrubbing my face any longer. That's the best part of what you just said, Mike. Not scrubbing your face any longer. So what do you want? You want a great product that helps you internally exfoliate your skin. And then you want a gentle external exfoliator. Now, I get people that tell me all the time they have a Clarisonic. That's fine. Do not use your Clarisonic every night. I do not use this little glycolic with the powder scrub every day. I use it once a week. And then I put my facial on. But if I were to use this every day, my skin's moisture balance would be disrupted. And then I would have red ravaged skin and it wouldn't be soft and supple and you would start to see all these skin issues. So I want you to use a washcloth to take off whatever it is you're using. So if you're using a scrub, Peter Thomas Roth has a really nice glycolic scrub. It's orange. I think that's the one I have in the shower. So I'm going to take off my scrub and you can see my skin is a teeny bit pink, but it's not bad. And then I'm going to put on my 4-layer facial because my 4-layer facial is going to internally exfoliate. Hi, Skylar. I know you like the 4-layer facial. And Skylar, I know you had the same issues that I had with makeup destroying your skin and thinking that you had to over-process your skin to get beautiful skin. It's actually the exact opposite. Okay, so my skin is now clean and I'm going to do my facial. Now, you do not need to use my facial. What I want you guys to understand is that whatever facial you're using, you should use several different facials. Now, my friend Peter Thomas Roth, he has a facial system. I love you too, Skylar. Please stay safe. Kiss your family and your new puppy dogs, your new rescues. I was so sorry to hear about Odie. We loved Odie. So I digress. So if you're using a different brand of facials, here's what I want you to do. I want you to have a serum that has an exfoliator in it, which would be an internal. So you could just use like a glycolic product and you're going to put that on first. And again, this is if you are not using the 5-minute facial. So you're going to put on a glycolic serum that is under a 7%. glycolic because over that you would need a neutralizer. My products have a neutralizer in it, but if you do not for sure know you have a neutralizer, so if you're using a pad from like Dr. Gross, Dennis Gross, you could use the before pad, the number 1, and then after you could use the number 2. But I want you to have an internal exfoliator that's going to help dissolve the dead skin and dissolve the debris, and then make your skin ready for the nutrients. So you're going to look for, and you can get these at drugstores. There's like little single size masks. This is vitamins and minerals. Now, if you're doing an at-home facial, now is when you would be putting on maybe an avocado or something that has nice minerals in it. And then on top of that, and if you're using my 5-minute facial, you will notice that you can't even see it. So you're probably using too much of this facial, the layers. This is your third layer, and this is could be also your avocado if you're using natural, just like from your kitchen. But this is the really rich moisturizer, but it's also the neutralizer for the serum. Now, I'm going to use layer 4, but then I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to add, this is layer 4, I'm going to add this where I have larger pores and where makeup sometimes gets stuck in my skin. But I've been doing this for 20 years, so I don't really have large pores. And I do want you guys to understand that there is no way to shrink a pore permanently unless you just clean it and stop filling it. So your pores are there as a filter system for your skin. So if you constantly use liquid foundation or tinted moisturizer, you are going to constantly be filling up your pores because that's what your pores are there for. They're a filter. So I want you to not use a liquid foundation or a tinted moisturizer. I want you guys to use pancake makeup that's in a pan that has no water in it. Take a brush, warm it up, fix what you need to fix, and let your skin breathe. I have never done someone's makeup that needed makeup from here to here. They just need it in certain spots to brighten up their skin, to brighten up where they've got bone structure that casts shadows on their face, or to fix like ruddiness or melasma or something like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to put on is I'm going to put on the detox mask. So I just came out with this. This is a super detox, and I just put it where I have larger pores, and I just use it during my 5-minute facial. Again, you don't have to do this, you don't have to use this, but some sort of a detox mask is really good for you. Usually it's like Aztec mud. This is Gasul mud from the Atlas Mountains, but some of the richer, very old, kind of ancient mineral bath type muds. There's some from Israel, there's some from Iceland. I have a couple different ones. And then I'm gonna put the new stem cell mask around my eyes. So this is a stem cell mask that it's a night cream, but it's more like, it's kind of a combo between a night cream and a mask. But if you just wanted to use a little bit of eye cream around your eyes while you're doing your facial, I really think it's a really nice time to just kind of concentrate around the areas on your skin where we don't have sebaceous glands, which is around your eyes. So you can see I have my facial on. So I wanted to talk about other things you can do. This video is probably going to be too long for me to put on IG, but other things that you can do if you want a really kind of exfoliation of your skin. So I like these. I'm going to show you. So you see this little razor? I have only once recently done this all over my face. These are a little tricky. So most times, like if I'm on air, I don't really have dark hair on my face, which is kind of rare for someone who's gone through menopause, but for some reason I still don't. But I do get like peach fuzz. So I wanted you guys to just understand that when you're using these little exfoliators, and my kids use them, my daughters use them, because everyone on Instagram and everyone on YouTube wants like these like, you know, razor microblading or whatever skin treatments, you have to use alcohol. You have to alcohol this. So I watch people do it, and then I see them and they're not cleaning their face and they're not doing this, and it is such a bacteria fest. So when you're using these little razors to kind of, you know, you can hold your skin and then kind of just do a gentle razor, always with the hair growth. Always with the hair growth. Do not ever go against the hair growth. Always with the hair growth. And several times while you're doing it, you're gonna stop, clean it, and re-alcohol it. What else have I seen on it? I feel like there's all these people with all this time on their hands and what they're doing on Instagram and what they're doing for skin. Hi, Leslie. Aren't I pretty? Also, today I did a manicure. I do my manicures about once a week when I do them myself. I did black just because when I pulled my nails down, I made them shorter. I just like really dark colors. So it wasn't kind of about like that New York is in complete lockdown. I've been in lockdown for probably a month because I had a sinus infection before this whole thing came about. And because we were just hearing from China about COVID-19, which I like to call it COVID-19 and not Corona, because I really love Corona and I feel like everyone's gonna hate Corona beer after this, and I really like Corona. It's like my favorite beer. So I call it COVID-19. I totally thought I had it. So before in January, when I started getting sick with the sinus infection, some things never change. True. I self-quarantined. I would not like be around my husband, my kids, and then I was on air. And when I went to Minnesota for my shows on Shop HQ, I wouldn't have a meeting. I kept everybody out of my green room. I didn't hug the hosts when I was on them. I didn't come near anyone because at the time, I didn't think I had that. But I was so paranoid about what was going on that I just self-quarantined. And it took me a long time to get well, you guys. I did get tested, and they didn't have COVID-19 tests that time. I got tested for the flu. I did not have a bacterial infection. I definitely had a viral. But anyway, so I didn't know what it was. I still don't know what it was. We still don't have any tests in New York City. But I think that's the only way we're gonna know who should be quarantined and who shouldn't, but it's crazy. New York is in total lockdown. I feel like people are starting to really get it. It was the younger people that were thinking they were immune and not realizing that anything they're touching, they're contaminating. So I have no idea what flossing means, but okay. All right, so I'm gonna take my facial off now. It's not quite dry, but I'm gonna take it off just so you guys can see that when you take your facial off, I want you to use your washcloth and I want you to turn it every time you take product off your face. So every time you take something off your skin, you're going to turn your washcloth so you're never putting back dead skin, debris, and product on your face, okay? Not helping my beauty regime. Yes, it could. But first of all, men, you do not have the standards that we have for aging, my love. I think I'm older than you are, but it sucks that men become more debonair, more dashing as they're aging, and women should just start knitting in a cave or something crazy like that. So that is why I want people, women especially, to feel ageless, to look ageless. And sometimes I'll get snarky people who will be like, oh, you look older than 55. Doesn't matter what you guys think. It matters what I see in the mirror and what I feel in the mirror. So if I feel like I'm looking my best, couldn't care less what some person thinks of me. So my skin is clean. Oh my God, it feels like butter. Your face, when you're done with your facial, should feel clean. It should feel moist. It should feel hydrated. It should not feel red. It should not feel ravaged. I am putting, I missed it. Did you put the mud mask on top of the 5-minute facial? Yes, but just here and here and here. I'm putting on a serum now, all the way down to my neck, just 1 drop. This is Day Factor Stem Cell. I am on top of that. So the first thing, whether you use my stuff, knitting in a cave, I'm cracking up, sorry. I feel like that. I feel like women who go through menopause are supposed to just leave and go knit in a cave for everyone else because they're really not necessary, right? You're not procreating. I guess we could just cook and clean, but we're in the old days, we were not really that substantial in use for society. I'm using 2 different serums. I'm using a tiny bit of plasma as well. For you, if you are not using my products, which I do not care, I want you to get 2 different serums. I want you to get a serum that has antioxidants in it. So that would be vitamin E, vitamin C. That would be something that has a lot of nutrients and a lot of micronutrients in your serum. And then I want you to seal it with some sort of oil. It does not have to be my oil. I like oil molecules because they're slightly smaller. I take my oil with moist hands and I put it all over. And you can see my skin is completely clean. It's super moist, it's bouncy, and it's calm. That is what I want for you. I do not want you over processing your skin, over exfoliating your skin, over scrubbing your skin, because it will cause more aging problems. It will cause more young people problems, pimples. Actually, it's us men who are actually useless when we get older. This is true. Leslie Bernard, speaking truth. But unfortunately, in our society, some men still think that they are necessary. So there you go. You and I know the truth. All right, you guys, I love you all. That was my day routine. My night routine is slightly different. I use a cleanser that is a it's non-sulfate, it's non-phthalate. It is completely creamy, takes off all your makeup, doesn't disturb your moisture balance, doesn't disturb your pH. That's what I want for you. You can use coconut oil, you can use anybody's cream cleanser, milk cleanser, oil cleanser, and then once you're done with that, put on your serums, put on your oils, keep your skin hydrated, moist. Think about smaller molecules. If you've got super dry skin, and my friend Megan Roop, who is she has the Sculpt Society, she has a incredible fitness app. She has dry skin and she loves thick creams, but those don't necessarily get into your skin. So I want you, if you're using a thick night cream or a thick day cream, I want you to think about how moist your skin stays. Is it staying moist for 2 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours? It should be staying super moist. If it's not, I want you to use a serum first, then maybe a light oil, and then seal your skin with that heavier cream. Don't put the heavy cream on first. Let's get a thinner molecule to moisten and calm your skin, and then a light oil, and then a heavy cream, because most of the heavy creams out there, the molecules are too large for it to sink into your skin. I love you, Leslie. Bye, go to your cave and knit. You could crochet, actually. All right, I love you guys. Please be safe. We are safe in New York City. It is way more dramatic than it sounds. Meaning that it's really dramatic in certain areas of the city, but if you stay home and you stay safe and you limit your going outside, which I only go out once a week to get food, and I literally wash every piece of groceries that comes into my house with disinfectant, with bleach. Every piece of groceries, which means you don't want to buy too much, because the grocery bag, your clothes, the bottom of your feet, everything has to be disinfected before you can bring it into your house. So I go out once a week, and that's it. All right, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Never buy into fear, and never buy into blame, because that doesn't do us any good. We are all the same species, and we have to take care of each other. I love you, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll do some makeup maybe. Let me know what you want. Bye.